was a false alarm. Continuing with the Wikipedia page, on November the 9th, 1979, Brzezinski was awakened at 3 a.m. by a phone call with a startling message. The Soviets had just launched 250 nuclear weapons at the United States. Minutes later, Brzezinski received another phone call. The early warning system actually showed 2,000 missiles heading toward the United States. As Brzezinski prepared to phone Jimmy Carter to plan a full-scale response, he received a third call. It was a false alarm. Never heard this story before. I didn't know this had happened. But apparently an early warning training tape generating indications of a large-scale Soviet nuclear attack had somehow transferred to the actual early warning network, which triggered an all-too-real scramble. Hard to believe these kind of things happen by accident, but we're told these kind of stories, I think, quite often to make us feel insecure, make us feel scared, make us feel grateful that all our money is being taken off us and funding it into the military, into defense programs, and into these kinds of, for your safety. We're doing it for your own good because we care so much about you, right? So that's why I feel the origins of these kind of stories is to reinforce people a sense of insecurity. Brzezinski took a hardline stance against what seemed like an imminent Soviet invasion of Poland. He even made a midnight phone call to Pope John Paul II, who was also Polish, to warn him. So this guy had the Pope on the phone. He had a direct phone call. He didn't mind ringing the Pope up in the middle of the night. So that tells you also quite a bit about his level of influence